Welcome to the GCNTech show.
This week, we're talking about buying ex-pro bikes, which can be an absolute bargain, but there are also some pitfalls and reasons why you might not want to do it. We're going to explain.
Plus, of course, we've got Hot Tech, where we have a new Velo. We've got Geraint Thomas's last race bike. We've got new saddles. We've got new skin suit technology. We've got new stuff from Wahoo. Plus, of course, comments of the week and the bike vault.
This week, we're discussing buying ex-team bikes, ex-pro bikes. And, well, the reason why this got into our heads was because we discovered something called the Flandrian Bike Gallery.
Oh, amazing.
Which it's associated with the Flandrian Hotel out in Flanders. Absolutely amazing. They've got some incredible like ex-pro bikes, ex-team bikes there that you can buy. And this, to a lot of people, represents the opportunity to get a top spec bike at a bargain price. And in some cases, one that's got some history or heritage attached to it, which can add to the value and what it's potentially worth.
Yeah.
However, there are some potential drawbacks and pitfalls associated with this.
Well, we're going to go through the pitfalls in a minute. But firstly, I think we need to discuss why, for me, there's a big draw to this, right? You've got, like you've explained, the history, the heritage, you get the opportunity to have something super, super special. And I've been through and actually picked out a couple of bikes that really stand out to me that I like the look of. And I feel like the draw for me is that you're getting something from a few years ago and you're reminiscing over it. It takes you back to some cool moments, some iconic races that you've watched and stuff like that.
Right, let's have a look at some. I've had a look as well. I've picked some out. I mean, there are some absolute bangers.
Can I go first?
Go for it.
I just saw the bike you were looking at. Right, Cannondale CAD 3 Seiko team original, £3,040, right?
Absolutely amazing.
Cool colours.
Like Cipollini's team bike.
Yeah, look at that absolute stem. Spinnergy Rev-X wheels.
Kill loads of squirrels out on the road.
Yeah, that's where all roadkill comes from, isn't it? Someone with Spinnergy has ridden past.
Slicing through animals.
Right, so this is super cool. And I've gone...
That's £3,000.
Yeah.
Pretty good, that.
It's amazing value compared to some super new expensive bikes. Right, also, I did what I think most people would do when they go onto websites like this and order it from highest price first.
Yeah.
You see the coolest thing? Time VXRS, similar to the bike Sinai rode a little while back. This one, Tom Boonen World Champs Limited Edition, £8,250. But let's just skim through some of the pictures here, right? This is off the charts. What? Bikes? New bikes are cool, right? They're just not as cool as this.
That is good, but there's also some, they're both quite retro bikes. They're definitely counted as retro.
Yeah, they're definitely retro
Whereas
bikes.
here, I found
new stuff.
Yeah, this is Wilco Kelderman's Velo R5.
Yeah, okay.
Right, and this is of an era of bike that I think some people would argue is still peak bike. To some people, this is peak bike, and bikes have only gone downhill since this.
Yeah, okay.
Because this will be less than 6.8 kilograms, I reckon.
Oh, well, not 100%, probably.
Well, it's got tubs on it.
Yeah.
But it's full spec Dura-Ace Di2, and it's rim brake, not disc brake. But that is amazing. That's £3,000.
Yeah.
And it was Wilco Kelderman's.
Do you know what I realised is a great thing? I've noticed this on your screen as well. It immediately has brought up the Google Pay thing. Should we just buy one each?
Yeah. Well, there's other ones as well. I mean, so I think, well, the first thing I'm just going to explain is where people can buy ex-team bikes.
Yeah, this is
clearly a lot of bargains out there.
Yeah.
Right? So this is interesting because the Flandrian Gallery has been set up as a sort of, they've seen a gap in the market to become a sort of specific dealer of ex-team, ex-pro bikes, which is a really cool thing to set up. Great idea.
But it's not the only place you can get them, right? Because you can look online. Sometimes teams sell them directly. Sometimes the bike sponsor or manufacturer has the bikes back from the team.
Yeah, so it's worth following pro teams on social media because they'll often advertise like a sort of fire sale at the end of the season where they just want to get rid of their bikes. Visma Leasa Bike have done this in the past with loads of fancy Cervelos.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say, sometimes they go back to the brand. So for example, Canyon-sponsored teams, the pro bikes are often sold on Canyon's website through the factory outlet store. like refurbished by the brand, which gives you a bit of peace of mind when you're buying it in terms of warranty, I guess.
Fun fact, if you're not actually like a pro cycling megastar, like you're sort of at the entry level of sport, like I was, like low spec budget pro rider, I used to actually make sure I got to keep all my team bikes at the end of the year because I could sell them and get some more money.
Yeah.
See, as I wasn't paid like £1 million.
But other teams do that as well. I mean, like other teams, it's different on every team. Even World Tour teams do that.
Yeah.
So there will be World Tour teams where riders keep their bikes, or the bikes get then sold to at a discounted rate or given to members of staff on the team, and then sometimes they ride them for their own benefit, or they end up selling them a few years later. So that's I've seen a lot of Team Sky bikes come through people that were on the team.
Well, and if it's a bike from a rider that's actually amazing and like a legit legend, the bikes never get sold. They quite often go into like a display or a museum or a like
Chris Froome's got that display room in his house that he always shows with all his bikes in.
Probably not going to find those sort of bikes on eBay, are you?
No, but I think this sort of brings us on into sort of the downsides of it, and the fact that there's a huge, like, not all pro bikes or X-Team bikes are equal.
No, we were saying about this the other day, right? There's some where you're like, brilliant bike to buy, and there's some where you think, yeah, probably avoid that one.
Yeah, like, I mean, by his own admission, Connor Dunn's training bike would probably be the worst bike to buy.
It's had an absolutely hard life. It's done like 1 million kilometres and probably not really been cared for all that well.
Cleaned about twice.
Yeah, whereas if it was, I don't know, think of any pro rider's spare race bike. It's probably spent most of its life on the team truck, hardly ever been ridden. It's been looked after, maybe spent some time on the roof of the team car, and you're like, well, you basically got a brand new bike.
Yeah, so and some X-Team bikes can be very low mileage, whereas some can be incredibly high mileage.
Yeah. Probably want to avoid Primoz Roglic's bike. Crashes quite a lot.
Well, yeah, but that's it, you know. Yeah, and some of them crash a lot. But that considered, you know, like we're looking here.
Didn't you find Mark Cavendish's high road time trial bike as well?
Yeah, so like Mark Cavendish's time trial bike, that's probably a good bet because he
yeah. No disrespect to Mark Cavendish, but it probably hasn't turned a pedal in anger a lot, has it?
No. I mean, well, this isn't his exact one, but there's a Cannondale Slice from Team Liquigas. I mean, if that is Alan Marangoni's bike, then that was probably ridden twice.
Yeah.
Like,
it's in new condition.
Marangoni wasn't a big fan of time trials.
He's not renowned for his time trial prowess.
No, although he has got a really nice. His parents have got a really nice picture in their house. You won't mind me saying this. It's huge. It's a photo of him in the Tour de France when they did the time trial in front of Mont Saint Michel in France. It was an amazing photo, and it's him in all his Liquigas kit on a bike just like that. Bloody cool.
Was the only time he rode that one?
I think that's the only time he rode it. Yeah.
The thing is, I do like seeing all these bikes, but the thing that occurs to me is I don't think I really know anyone that's ever bought one, or I've ever really seen people riding X-Team bikes. Do you know what I mean? It's not really something that I regularly see.
I know people that bought them. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
good experience.
People are gonna blooming laugh here. So when
I'm laughing already. You haven't told the story.
I think was it in a tech clinic where I was talking about my friend, and everyone thought it was like an imaginary friend.
Oh yeah, now I do remember. You made up friend.
Yeah. So my friend Harry, right, who I think is a secret agent.
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah. So he bought one years ago in 2013. He bought a Cannondale Super 6 Evo with SRAM Red 22 on it.
Yeah.
And it was like a fancy like team bike from a continental team in Europe.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's still got it now. It's absolutely banging. It weighs like 6.2 kilos. It's
this is
incredible bike. He still uses it now. He's had it like 12 years.
Well, if you pick them from the right era, you get like that real crossover tech where it's like bikes have been refined and they're like dialed in just before that switch over to disc brakes, and you get some crazy light bikes if that's like what you're after.
It was the bike he got was absolutely immaculate, apart from there was one mark on like a chainstay, but he just covered that up with a nice sticker that looked quite good.
Live with that. If you get like a mega bike,
live with it for 12 years. It's doing great.
There are some other things we should discuss. Like, you need to actually make sure the thing that you're buying is legit, right? Because it would be easy just to have an old Specialized tarmac and be like, yeah, this is definitely what Mark Cavendish raced on. or
Oh,
revenge.
yeah.
You just make it up. You need to know there's some authenticity.
Dodgy Dave down at the pub.
Don't do that.
Like, check that it's legit. And ask questions as well. Like, the things that we've told you about, was it a spare bike? You can sort of tell if you look up close compared to one that's been heavily used.
Yeah.
Ask questions. Like, ask whose was it? Was it used? Was it crashed? Some teams do actually carbon repair bikes.
Yeah,
I know this from speaking to Rob at Carbon Bike Repair.
Yeah.
Like, I can't name specific things because he told me not to, but there are pro World Tour teams, and I've seen bikes in his workshop on World Tour teams that are being repaired. So some teams do crash so many bikes that they're in the sponsors can't keep up.
Yeah. One year when I was racing, I crashed and broke 4 frames in one season.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's probably you then.
Yeah, it was probably me. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's important what you say about asking questions, and well, it very much in the same sense as what you would do when you were buying a used bike, right? But you need to add that extra layer to make sure what you're getting is the real deal, because like some common sense stuff, like obviously if someone's trying to say they're selling a certain rider's bike, but it's like in a size that is in no way going to be what they would ride, alarm bell should be going off.
Yeah.
Here's Mark Cavendish's extra large. Just not possible.
But you got some of Bonan's bikes here and Cancellara's S-Works tarmac.
Oh yeah, Cancellara's extra small frame.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it's legit. But it's proper cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is cool. I like to see this.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let us know what you think, because I think there are some absolute bargains out there, definitely. Yeah. And it's proper cool, some of those bikes. But,
and it won't be that long till we're coming towards the end of this year's road race season, so you got to keep your eyes open for the stuff, because there's going to be those bargains popping up and about.
Yeah.
Hot tech next.
Let's do it.
Right, talking of new bikes and Cervelos, Cervelo have launched a new R5, super lightweight.
So, yes, I mean, this bike feels like it's gone under the radar a bit. I think that's for a number of reasons. I think, firstly, it looks almost exactly the same as the old one. Like, it's not like a radical departure. But if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Sometimes they do just change things for the sake of it, so why not? The other thing is that sort of Jonas Vingegaard and all the other guys are all riding the S5. Even on the Angleroo summit finish, like the steepest climb in the world, they were still using the S5. And so I think that pushes this a little bit under the radar. Although it is worth pointing out that Pauline Ferrand-Prévot did use it on some summit finishes in the Femmes when she won. She did use the new R5.
On the last day when she literally decimated the field?
The rest of the time she was using the S5,
Okay. Pretty cool.
Well, what is really cool about this bike?
2 builds,
say?
Go on.
So there's 2 builds which have a claimed weight of under 6 kilograms. Under 6 kilograms.
5.97 kilograms here, according to my...
That's nearly a kilo under the UCI weight limit.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it?
And that's their top of the spec, top of the range ones with Dura-Ace, Di2 and SRAM Red Access. But that's...
I can see here, right? So they've saved about 100 grams from the frame and fork, and then a lot of the finishing kit and proprietary components and stuff have helped reduce the weight too.
Yeah, so they're saying their claimed weight for a 56 frame is 651 grams, which is nuts. That's light. That's RCA levels of lightness, which was their crazy, limited run bike that they did years ago.
Yeah, I mean, fair play. That's cool. I mean, this is the thing. People are still into light bikes. People love them. I get it. It's just kind of a cool thing if that's...
But it's just good to see them, they're upping the game on the finishing kit. Like the wheels, they've made those lighter. They've made, the handlebars and stem is a very light one piece.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Because
like to see.
Other brands will then have to compete with that.
Yeah, I like to see the limits pushed.
Their game,
Another cool bike we need to discuss, Geraint Thomas's last ever race bike. So this was ridden, the Tour of Britain was the other week. His
last ever race,
Yeah, I actually went and saw the final stage. It was pretty cool.
Stay dry?
No, it was very soggy. It's Wales, rains every day in Wales.
Every day.
Now, I thought there was going to be a raffle for the opportunity to win this bike, but I was mistaken, right? The raffle was to win a Pinarello, not this crazy last ever race bike.
He gets to keep it,
he gets to actually keep this bike. Well, I'm assuming he wants to keep it.
Yeah, I reckon so.
But the raffle was for the Geraint Thomas Cycling Trust, right? And they've got a mission to get 5,000 kids on bikes by 2028.
That's
so
good.
that's where the proceeds of the raffle go into, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked proper cool. For those who didn't see the bike, it's got red and green and white on it as the colours of the Welsh flag.
You would have noticed you're colourblind, but people have told you this.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Also, it's then mostly white with some really cool gold bits on, so it's got like a gold dragon on it as well. And it's got, the coolest bit is like his most notable victories. So like Paris-Nice, Tour de France, his Olympic pursuit gold, Dauphiné.
Junior Tour Wales are missed off the list.
I know, why did they miss that on?
Yeah, I like it. More saddle tech.
Just going to say I did beat Garrett Thomas in a Zwift race once, so...
Does it count if the other person's not actually trying?
He was 100% trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably contributed to him retiring, didn't they?
I think, So, when Pinarello do me a bike, you say beat Geraint Thomas in a Zwift race.
On the top tube.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, moving swiftly on. Saddle tech to talk about. So, following the release of the new SLR 3D printed and carbon saddle, like a month or so ago, Celatali have just released 2 new saddles, the SLR Elite and the SLR Advan, which are a little bit more friendly on your wallet, but apparently just as friendly on your bum, because these are exactly the same shapes.
Cool.
Good joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex didn't even laugh at that either. No, nothing from you. Great.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. The Elite saddle is 170 grams in a size S3, 172 grams in L3. You've got lightweight tubular steel rails and a perforated cover, and this is the one without the cutout. And then the SLR Advan, lighter than its predecessor again, has also got the option with or without the cutout. And in terms of the weights, we're looking 188 grams for the S3, 190 grams in the L3.
I'm looking forward to trying it.
Yeah.
Big cutout, S3.
Yeah?
Narrow.
Little skinny boy.
Little bum.
Oh, I'm still trying to recover from you not laughing at my joke. But, yeah. It's all right, I won't take it to heart.
Some clothing tech.
Yeah, this is cool, right? So
it literally is.
It literally is cool. That wasn't even a joke I was intending for.
No.
So Core have the body temperature sensor, and people have teamed up with Q36.5.
Do you know why?
Go on.
Well, Q36.5, sponsor Pidcock's team, they're a clothing brand.
I was going to say the clothing
brand. Do you know why they're
brand
called Q36.5?
I do, but you share the fact with us.
Do you know?
Why is it not a core body temperature?
Apparently, the optimum core body temperature.
36.5. All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, it ties in nicely with this. Anyway, they've been teaming up because they wanted to optimise the clothing for the team and Pidcock. So he's been doing a load of testing in Andorra with different skin suits, monitoring his body temperature and trying out different fabrics that cool you more effectively.
Yeah, I thought this was really interesting, right? Because broadly speaking, clothing manufacturers have really tried to optimize like skin suits for aerodynamics, and it feels like cooling has sort of fallen to the wayside a little bit. So they're trying to strike the balance between like aerodynamics and cooling to give you that optimal performance.
Yeah. Like
I think it's a good way of approaching it, especially for things like
the Vuelta.
Yeah, or I was going to say the owl record, where generally people are indoors. Aerodynamics is key, but also cooling is super key as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. New stuff from Wahoo next.
Oh, yeah.
2 new things here. Right, so we've got the new Kicker Bike Pro launch, and then also the Kicker Core 2. Update.
So what's new?
Right, what's new on the Kicker Bike Pro, you've got revised touch points. So there is now a new handlebar tape, and improved shifters. You've got different ergonomics, access to loads of different buttons on there to really make it more intuitive and give you that more immersive experience with all the online training platforms. You've also got a new saddle and seat post. And then on the Kicker Core 2, well, there's a load of changes here. You've got, it's now easier to assemble, right? Out of the box, redesigned feet. It now comes with a cog and click from Zwift. You've got new Wi-Fi connectivity. You've got something called race mode if you're into online racing. And also you can use the Kicker to act as a bridge, so you can connect additional sensors like a heart rate monitor to the trainer, and then that syncs up to your computer to make everything pretty seamless. Nice. Pretty cool, right? Do you want some pricing information on this?
Hit me.
Right, so the Kicker Bike Pro £3,499.99, and the Kicker Core 2, £499.99. We'll have pricing for other currencies up on screen. There you go.
Nice.
Reminder.
Oh,
next.
yes. Lloyd, do you want to train with Dan Lloyd?
Yes, we do.
Well, Lloydie is training for the Gravel Worlds. I don't know if you saw his video where he's doing his sort of... how many comebacks is he having?
Well, as someone commented on a post the other day, more comebacks than Rocky Balboa.
Yes, exactly that. I mean, anyway, he's training for the Gravel Worlds.
In fact, his bike is here next to us. He was training.
He was
right
training
here.
in here just now before we started filming. You can train alongside him on Zwift.
Yeah, I think
pretty
it's cool. I think we're having links to the Zwift rides where you can join Dan in the description down below.
Yeah, so they're 9 o'clock on Tuesday and Thursdays at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
In that's British Standard Time. So,
yeah.
sorry, I don't know what time that is in Japan.
Everywhere.
But,
Yeah.
You can work it out. You're smart people.
Yeah, also, reminder, we have our Insta360 competition still running at the moment. It goes all the way through to the 12th of September, where you can win 2 Insta360 bundles, and the winner will be announced on the GCN show on Tuesday, the 16th of September.
Yeah, win some Insta cameras.
There you go.
That'll be cool. These are comments that you've been leaving under our videos over the last week. First comment, which came under the video where we were fixing the lightweight bike so that Feather could ride it up the tumble, right?
Yeah. Mm.
And Francie Santos says, that Jura Ace crankset joke will never get old. 214 likes on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
There were quite a lot of comments about that. And then someone else replied going, it seems to have replaced the joke of everyone calling him by the wrong name as well.
I totally forgot about
this. Has it, Bernard?
I totally forgot this was an in-joke.
Yeah. Fortunately, Alex had a Jura Ace crankset. There you go.
Someone also said, I miss Alan.
Yeah. There you go. So, yeah.
Can I tell everyone just a sort of bit of a backstory to this?
Yeah.
So, in also like workshop where you were filming that video, right? And we filmed like our usual maintenance videos. Well, I walked in there the other day because I needed to fix something on my bike, and I thought that's so weird. My Dura Ace chain set is left on the workbench. One of. And I thought the chain rings have been removed from the crank. This is weird. I don't remember doing that. Turns out you stole the blooming chain ring bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've got so many of them, and you wouldn't mind. I knew you wouldn't mind.
Well, I tell you what, if you'd have tied it up after yourself, I wouldn't have even realised. Right. Last week's show, we were talking about why it maybe isn't a good idea to buy a dream bike. Anyway. Yeah. Tiny05 says, I'm still riding my 1973 Rally. It is my forever bike. I've had faster bikes, I've had lighter bikes, but it's the one that makes me remember why I love riding. And I feel like that comment sort of sums up a lot of what the show was about, really.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that is really cool. A lot of time for that. The video you were talking about disc brake bedding in mistakes.
Yeah, VO2 Maximus. Quite a cool name.
Yeah.
Says, hope you're healing well after your crash in America. Thanks, yeah, I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
And also, they say that they use isopropyl alcohol for disc brake cleaning needs because you can get 5 litres of it for not much money, and it does just as well as specially branded stuff. Okay, so I have used isopropyl alcohol in the past to clean disc brakes, but there's an important reason why I don't use it now.
Oh, go on.
And that is because I tend to ceramic coat my bike frames.
Yeah.
Because I love that. It just makes them so much easier to clean. Dirt doesn't stick to them, they stay cleaner for longer.
Yeah.
Isopropyl alcohol breaks down the ceramic coat on the surface of your bike.
Ah,
so
avoid it.
Yeah, or take your wheels out and then clean the discs separately. But if you get like overspray of isopropyl alcohol on there, it starts to peel off the ceramic coat.
Oh, that's good to know. I literally had no idea about that because I quite often use isopropyl alcohol to clean my disc brakes, so I better be careful.
Then you did a video on swapping bikes with Si for his. You swapped your bike for his much cooler one. Why
is everyone trying to hate on my bike stuff all of a sudden?
Just Si's bike was cooler than your bike. That's all this is.
Whatever, he's trying to redeem it now. Nomad Carpenter 8549 says, as an ex-mechanic, I had to refrain from pulling a face of disgust when riding other people's established setups, some with the saddle or levers in horrific positions that were just ergonomically offensive.
I think he's talking about your bike.
I don't know. No, I'm going to assume not. I'm gonna like think the best situation. Why?
I think he would say. I think Nomad Carpenter would also think that my levers are in a horrific position as well.
We
both have bent-in levers.
We should discuss this briefly, give some sort of context here, because we've been having some debates recently with Si, haven't we? Si is able to have this opinion. He doesn't like narrow handlebars. He feels very strongly about it, doesn't he?
He's getting older.
He's getting older. He's getting on a little bit.
Yeah.
His shoulders, his back's not getting any younger.
No.
So he needs to look after them. And as he has decided, narrow handlebars are not for him.
He's just stuck in his ways.
Yeah. So he's actually made a video about it, and I look forward to watching it.
Unfortunately, he rejected the title suggestion, I'm stuck in my ways, and has gone for why narrow handlebars aren't a good idea.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there you go.
He says he's going to prove his point purely with maths and science that nobody can debate. So we'll find out when that video comes out.
Okay.
Now leads us on to the bike vault. This is where you upload pictures of your bike using the link in the description down below, and we judge them to be either nice or super nice. If they're super nice, Ollie has a drink and I ring the bell.
Do it. Right.
First one is from Alan Schaefer with... Oh, it's an adaptive tandem.
That's blooming cool.
Perhaps the first one we've had on the tech show.
Yeah, and it means him and his wife can ride together again, despite her being disabled and having had a stroke.
It's not light, it's not no carbon, it's not tubeless.
That's blooming amazing.
Yeah. Well,
that is so cool.
That is cool, right? But also, they have taken on board advice. Wax chain on this bike.
No.
Yes, love that. Good on you guys. Like, this is cool.
Oh, that is a super nice... And look at that. That's such a nice, like, place they've ridden to.
Yeah.
Like an idyllic forested lake. Or is it a river? It's a river. I think that's a river. Anyway, it looks bloody amazing.
Yeah, a lot of time and respect for that. Super nice, obviously.
100%. A-Grim RN has a 21 revolt Advanced 3
wheel top group set, wall
on
tooth. What do we make of this?
What do you think of the shadow helmet?
The shadow helmet.
Being used to prop it up.
I mean, I would never use my helmet to hold my bike up. What about you?
No.
No.
What do you... there's a lot of gubbins, isn't there? Do you know what's... you know what's... I'm not into the orange bar tape that seems to be like triple wrapped.
Triple
very thick.
A little bit of lens flare on that picture as well. Valves are aligned. It's not in the right gear. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to have to say it's a nice. I'm really sorry.
It is a nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice. O'Neill Wolfie next with an S-Works rim brake commuter build on a low budget. 5339 force chain rings. 165 crank arms.
165s. On trend.
Yeah. Get this. All in, £290. I'm sorry, but the mudguard is absolutely killing this bike.
Oh,
sorry about that. Also, that mudguard is actually fairly functionally inferior because most of the mud's going to fly up the back and get the seat post and saddlebag. So other than that, I'm kind of digging it.
You know what, though? They've got some good stuff on it. They've got a GCN water bottle.
Yeah. Just one.
Looks like a Topeak Elementa saddle pack on there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I'm like...
Like, honestly, I got a lot of time for this build. Budget, £290, right? But surely, if you saved the money and it was that cheap, you could have splashed out on some bar tape.
Maybe it's weight saving.
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I like it, though.
Do you know what, though?
Go on.
290 quid.
Yeah. That alone makes me want to super nice it.
It's 290 quid. 290 quid. That's amazing for 290 quid.
Ed Stainless next with what bike we got here? An FL single speed commuter bike.
It's his daughter's commuting bike.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Waterford Street Dog Custom.
Whatever one of those is.
I've never heard of those.
I mean, whoa, look at the saddle angle.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, look, this bike is cool. It's not typically my kind of vibe, but...
Do you think her saddle is set too high, or it's the wrong kind of saddle for her? Clearly, I think when people adjust their saddle angle like that, it's because they find their saddle uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I think your daughter needs a different saddle.
Yeah. I think you could be right.
Blooming cool bike, though.
It is cool. These are like what commuting bikes are all around.
Oh, that is.
Oh no, it says here the saddle angle is a result of her being in and out of the saddle frequently and trying to make that as easy as possible. Well, maybe just try dropping the saddle a little bit because it shouldn't be too difficult to get into the saddle.
No. Yeah.
Look at us offering advice that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Right, judge the bike. Nice or super nice?
I think, it's got a water bottle opener on it.
I mean, that alone is great.
What? It's got... That's... Right, it's a super nice.
Yeah, super nice.
That's such a cool commuter
Yeah,
bike.
that's cool.
Well, what do we got next?
Paho-ho. Paho-ho, not ah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi GCN. Right, I'm going to read. This is cool. Only wait till you see the picture.
Right. Hit me.
Hi GCN. Following that drop dead gorgeous orange GT conversion to a gravel bike, I humbly offer up my brackets from you 1993 Saracen Traverse, which really needs to be in the bike vault by now. Mainly original and new old stock D or LX and XT, rapid fire shifters, 3x7 group set, Ritchie bar tape and stem, Onza bar ends, 26-inch 2.0 tyres. It's seen many a year around the Wye Valley test roads and forest tracks, and then it has to get there from the Severn Bridge. It may not ever get a nice, let alone a super nice, but after a 15-year hiatus, it brought me back to cycling. I took it on a pilgrimage to GCN Megabase whilst taking a break from XC with a couple of broken ribs. Brackets, love the channel.
Right, let's have a look at the picture.
It's the front door
It's
of
our
GCN
front door.
Megabase.
Oh, that's so cool.
Rate that. Is this the first time in the history of the bike vault a bike has been submitted at our front door?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like we should have just gone outside to see it. Could have just rung the doorbell.
Yeah, could have.
Ollie's always here.
Yeah, could have come and said hi. Oh, you have to come back.
Yeah, come back.
Come back, knock on the door.
Yeah, another 17-year hiatus.
That's blooming cool, isn't it?
Super nice?
Oh, that is definitely a super nice. It's actually a good photo.
Yeah, it's really good. People who want to submit bikes into the bike vault, take note of this.
They're all going to be coming now.
Yeah. Brian, if you want our address on Google Maps, there you go. Brian Pat.
Also, I don't know if you've seen, but like Lloydie's gone on, this is such a Lloydie thing to do. He's left a review of visiting GCN Megabase on Google Maps, like 5 stars. Like, oh, it's really good here.
Yeah, great.
He's such an idiot.
So friendly and accommodating. Met Dan, he was great.
Yeah.
Right. Brian Pat with Steel is Real Condor, like this. Mix of Ultegra, 105, 50mm prime wheels, just under 8 kilos. And forgive the squinty angle bottles and gubbins.
Sorry, I can't forgive the squinty angle. Nice.
Yeah, okay, at least you owned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think you can do better, Brian. I'm really sorry. Another guy now, last one for this week is from a guy called Alex. Sounds like a great guy already. 2024 Generation 7 Madone SLR started as an Ultegra build with a bunch of upgrades. What do we make of this bad boy?
Not aligned, those beautiful Pirelli P0 RS tyres, which are absolutely rapid.
Yeah, crank's not aligned either.
That is a crazy colour. It's like a sort of cherry wine red thing, apparently.
You're colourblind,
Yeah,
of course.
that's what...
You're just reading the description.
The audio description. Visual description, yeah.
This is the biggest lie. You can't keep this up any longer.
I am colourblind. I am colourblind.
Total BS.
I am colourblind.
Total BS.
It's the only reason why I'm not currently enrolled in Top Gun. And I have to be here with you.
Yeah. Of course. What do we make of the bike then?
That's super nice.
Super nice.
Yeah. Right.
Right, we're going to end the show before we argue about being colourblind or not. Right. Well, it was a good show this week. Enjoyed it. Thanks so much.
Cool.
Good to have you here. We'll be here same time next week. Actually, I won't. I'm on holiday next week.
Are you? Where are you going?
Top secret. Can't say it. Going to Cornwall. Right, we're out of here. See
Bye.
ya. Bye.
Love you.